Hello friends, welcome to SATI Learning Unlock Possibilities. In today's session, we will learn how to connect MySQL database from Node.js. So the agenda is installing MySQL and installing Workbench and initializing the package.json and installing MySQL, then checking our privileges to connect MySQL and Node.js. Then we will go to how to connect to MySQL and check the connection successful or not. Then if there is any problem, we will resolve that. Then we will run select query. Then we will insert the query and they will update the query and we will delete the query. So this is the plan for today. So like first we need to install MySQL database from internet actually. So this is the site https://mysql.com/download. So we can install MySQL. So I have already installed MySQL. So MySQL already I installed and even I have installed my Workbench also. So I am not going to proceed with this. So you can search in internet and you can download. So it's very easy step. Then we need to create the package actually, package.json. So we can run this command in visual editor or like we can run this in command prompt also. So anything is fine. So I am using this terminal. So it will create the JSON file. So the JSON file is successfully created. So in the current directory structure, so I am installing MySQL drive. So now we can go and check our folder. So here you can see like JSON file is created. So and it's also creating the node_modules folder for SQL drive. So just refresh the screen. So we can go inside this one and we can see like so it's created the dependencies for connectivity to the database. So the next step is, so defaultly the user, the SQL user will not have the privilege to connect to the Node.js actually. So we need to run these two scripts in our MySQL. This is not required, so I will run this command in existing one. So we need to give proper user ID and password. So the user ID is root, so it's in a local host. So the password we need to give the correct password. So we need to run this command to give the access. So next we need to press these privileges. So both the commands are successfully ran. So now we will create connect mysql.js. So this is the connect mysql.js. So I am creating one variable mysql. I require mysql. So this will help us to connect to the database. So this is the like creating the connection and connecting to the drive actually. Just I am creating another message so welcome message. And using this MySQL variable, so I'm creating the connection. So I'm giving the host name as localhost and the user as a root, and the password is root1234. So you can change this as per your requirement. So then if there is any connection error, so I am giving the log message, so error connecting to MySQL database, and if there is a connection is established, so it will give the success message. So when there is a connection failed, then it will gracefully it will terminate actually. So let's run this program. So the command is node connect mysql.js. So MySQL connection is established. Now we will try to change the password, and we will provide the wrong password, and we will check so what is the output. So we are getting error connecting to MySQL database. So we are getting this error actually. So like this is the way like we can debug our program actually, the JS script. So I will make the change. So we have the connection is established, so connection is ready. So next step is like we will run the select query.js. So this is the select query. So like until getting the connection, the code is same actually. Okay, so until this code is same, so there is no change required. So once you have this code is ready and the connection is established, then we can quickly go ahead and run all our queries actually. So this is the query for the select one. So connection dot query select star from employees. So I am getting the error rows. So if there is error, so I am writing the error actually in the log. So if not, then so this is the select query from the employee table, and we are getting the rows actually. So the row is the output from the select query. So there are two outputs, one is the error and another one is rows. So when there is a error, we are throwing the error. So when there is no error, so it means like we have successfully fetched the data from database, and so I am logging all the rows. So this will print entire output actually. So this will not be useful in the real time. So in the real time we need to go and fetch each row actually. So like this is the rows dot for each. So I am going row one by one. So I am getting the row name and salary. So I am getting two variables from the table. So I am printing this actually. This will be in for loop. Okay, so and here I am closing the connection. So now let's see and run this select query.js. So instead of this, we can run this in command line also. Node select query.js. So now if you see the output, the first line, when we are logging the rows, so it will print entire data packet actually. So there are four different columns in this table. So one is ID and another one is name, and the third one is department, fourth one is salary. So this is the value for the each row. So this is the row data pocket. So now in the second method, so I am fetching the each row and I am printing the log actually. So from four columns, then I am selecting only the name and salary and printing this. So name Thomas, salary 5,000 US dollars. So name Johnson 5,500 US dollars. So this is the way like we need to write the code actually. So like what I will do is like I have the GitHub repository. So I have the GitHub repository here. I will post my the files actually, so you can download it from there, and I will provide the link in my YouTube description. So now we have executed the select query. So next we will go to the insert query. So here we have insert query.js. So as I have mentioned earlier, so connecting to the database, the code is same. So just we need to use the connect method, and we need to declare the variable SQL, and I'm writing the insert command. So I'm entering a Google Map London. So like I'm using the customer table actually. So if there is any error, I'm printing this, else so I will print the result. So let's run this program. Node insert query.js. So one row is inserted. So now we will go and check the customers table. So Google Map London. So now instead of Google Map, we will give Google Map 1. We will run the program again. So Google Map 1 is there. So the record is inserted successfully. So next we will go to the update query. So I am selecting the update query.js. So we are getting the connection. So and using the connection we are connecting, and so we are writing the SQL query update customer set name equal to Yahoo, where address equal to London, and if there is any error I am throwing this. Otherwise like I will print the number of rows be updated. So now there are two records which having a London actually. So now we will run this code. Now update query.js. So it's updated two records. Select star from customers. So now two records are updated with Yahoo. So just clear the screen. Now go to our notes. So after the update is completed, we will try to delete the record actually. So for that I have created a delete query.js. So this is delete query.js. So we are getting the connection. So there is no change in this. So I am writing the query here. So delete from customer where address equal to London. So record deleted. This is the ID. Number of rows affected. Let's run this program. Node delete query.js. So two records affected. So now we'll go to Workbench and run the select query. So now you can see the London records are deleted. So the important point here is, like, we need to provide this privilege to the MySQL user actually. So if we are not providing this privilege to the MySQL and Node.js, and we will get the error. So the connection will fail actually. And another also, like, we need to install the Node.js MySQL driver actually in our code. So these two steps are very important. So other steps are very easy. So just we need to ensure the connection is working fine. So once the connection is established, like, we can write all the query actually. So now I'm going to the GitHub repository. So here you have all the code, and you can download the code from here, so as a zip, and you can do the tutorial in your desktop. So thanks for watching the video. Please subscribe my YouTube channel, and please like and share with your friends. So if there is any comments, please share with me, and if you need any new videos, let me know. I will post it in my YouTube channel. So thanks for watching the video.